strategy does not matter, but people make it seem like the strategy matters, so then they can sell the golden ticket. It's so bullshit. And the risk management they actually do push is so bad. It's so bad. You need to get out. You need to never even be close to the ceiling of where you're at. The brokey taxis, I can't say it. I can't say that. We ended up in the wrong place. I've gone weeks and weeks only spending crypto in Dubai. Like, it's easy. So we just had a great meeting in the Burj on like the 130 something floor. I was thinking about moving here. A guy, mentor style, said to me, you need to be making minimum. Okay, so we're gonna go, just got ready.
Best side of it.
Thank you. And then we're gonna go get Red Bull. Then.
Why Red Bull though?
So Red Bull gives you energy, and I've always had energy drinks, so I'm always tired, and I think it's because I always have energy drinks. That means I always have energy drinks. So yeah, gonna go get Red Bull. Then it's Saturday night in Dubai, so gonna do work. But we'll do work, answer messages, book meetings, all of that stuff, complete some various tasks while going to play some pool or something. So we'll take you guys along with us.
I'm ready to roll. Give me the signal, you know I'm there in the mall, steady the load. I got an issue, it's getting out of control.
Just a nice 16k withdrawal for all.
Nice. How many trades is that?
Could be one. It depends what's going on in the markets, obviously market conditions. People ask me, I get this question a lot, Max, how much money do you earn? Changes depending on each day, and then is it in terms of like how much like investments are worth, because obviously that fluctuates each day a lot. And then I don't know how much I make each day. Like it would take me a while to like calculate all the like little things. And yeah, some days I lose money. It happens. A lot of days I lose money. It happens. So yeah, it's really difficult to come to that.
Yeah, I'ma shake it, bring a whole new flavor. Ball like Chamberlain, no foul or flagrants. This that main event you waiting for, aiming it.
How do you find pool in Dubai? You type in pool and it comes with a swimming pool. How do you actually find it? The brokey taxis, I can't say it. I can't say that. That's so bad. No, they do. They put you to sleep though, don't they?
Yeah.
They smell like bleach inside it, which knocks you out. Like, it's really bad. Brokies.
You don't wanna wake up a beast. You don't wanna start it with me. I am a beast. I am a beast. I am
Hey Max, are you feeling the privilege?
Just don't feel sick, which is good. I hate feeling car sick. It's the worst thing in the world. Plus, I've got to do stuff on my phone. If I'm feeling sick, I can't go on my phone. I'm losing money.
Oh, I got my little phone.
Such a Drake fanboy.
You had nothing else to say. You went with that because you had nothing else to say.
I can't compete with Drake. You are literally the Portuguese Drake.
Why? Because of the bars?
They're not bars. Awful. It's a guy. Guaranteed this is gonna flip into a bloody montage, like a Drake soundtrack on or something.
Feeling thought about you for the whole ride home. Wanna be alone till you really on your own. I can't have propellers, it's a no-fly zone. Can't get out together unless you brought your home. Girls, I can't trust us when we spend a lot of time alone.
I don't know where we are, but I've searched somewhere to go play pool, so we're gonna go play some pool and have a look around.
We're in Radisson Blue.
We're gonna. It's in this building.
Yes, it's inside the hotel.
It's only red floor. Gives you energy to solve problems. Okay. You said P3. We ended up in the wrong place. This is not what we signed up for. I like quiet. This is not quiet.
05, bumping dip set on your neck like a bow tie. Same friends I grew up with playing GoldenEye, working overtime till you think it happened overnight. Microphone check, golf claps at the open mic.
in my groups been backtesting, like loads of other groups, and out of, I think he's backtested around 16 groups, only 3 to 4, depending on exactly how you backtest it, but definitely 3, maximum 4, actually finished the month of June in profit. Mine finished at the top. Just thought I'd mention that.
You probably are more profitable in a month than most are in a year.
Infinitely more, because most of them lose money. You would make more money doing nothing. It's actually a negative, you being in a lot of these groups, because you learn bad habits. It's so difficult to unteach things than it is to teach things. So most of my time is just saying, it's not saying this is how you do it, it's saying don't do it that way, this is how you do it. Because everyone's got such bad habits that they've accumulated from other groups.
Yeah.
But most people, just so they've got the best chance, and so they don't actually accidentally join a bad group, don't join any signal groups. If you are going to join one, mine's the best, but just don't, because otherwise the chances are you'll fall into some trap. You'll fall into one of these countless groups, and they are all shit. I'll shit on everyone, but saying names is not good. That's my members in my group, though. They can say what they want, and they've done their research. Like, they can't say anything.
So not even for educational purposes.
They've got no education. There's no education there.
Yeah, on education.
Yeah, they've got no education there, and even I'm conscious of the fact that signals on their own, you need to know why behind the trade as well. Being brutally honest, I'd rather not to do signals and just follow my push my entire brand into education first. I think that's the most important thing, because signals are useless really. The thing which matters is knowing why you're taking the trade, consistency, risk management. Signals are 10% of being profitable.
Yeah, but no one cares about.
No one cares. But yeah, signals are 10%. 10%. With good risk management, good trade management, you'd profit over time. If you just entered random trades, your strategy does not matter. Like, you go on YouTube and you type in trading, every single video is about a strategy. Barely any are about trade management and risk management. They are 90% of what makes a profitable trader. 100%. Pay out all of it. Strategy does not matter, but people make it seem like the strategy matters, so then they can sell the golden ticket. Yeah. It's so bullshit. And the risk management they actually do push is so bad. It's so bad. The space, I was speaking to a member of the group, Alex, about this a few days ago. The literacy in the space, just because there's a lot of information there, doesn't mean that it's good information. 99% of it is taking you backwards. The trading literacy is so bad. Like, the average person who thinks that they know what they're talking about, they have no idea. They have no clue. No clue.
And do they not know they don't know?
No, they think they know.
Yeah, that's
It's like someone who's learning ICT and all these things. They think they know, but they don't.
The ladies.
And she came with the same type game.
So, leaving the UK because A, it's cold. I hate being cold. B, taxes. Obviously, taxes in the UK are ridiculous and they're getting worse and worse. C, opportunity. There's so much opportunity here. It's amazing just meeting, not even millionaires, billionaires frequently. So that's obviously another reason. And then another reason, crypto friendly. So I'm big into crypto. Don't mention it too often, but I do really like crypto, and here is the crypto literally capital of the world. So being able to get involved in projects and meet people and network with people that I wouldn't have otherwise been able to network with is another aspect. I mean, it goes on and on and on. It's absolutely beautiful. It's just incredible. And yeah, it's the place to be.
What's it like as a trading environment compared to the Europe?
So it can make things worse for you because there's so many temptations. So, you can get any car you want any minute of any day. You can go into, hotels like this, clubs, everything like that. Everything's just a few clicks away. I know I mean everything. And so there's a lot of temptation here. So putting that aside though, You know, you can be really healthy here. You can get all of the inconvenient things, food, washing, this, that, like everything can get done just super easy. Like all problems can be fixed. So that means you can focus on your craft, on your business. And for me, that's trading. So I don't have to think about anything. If there's a problem, someone fix. Like you can easily get problems fixed here. So I don't have to think about anything other than like what I'm doing, my business. And so that's really, really good. So I think it actually helps trade environment. But as long as you can avoid that temptation. For a lot of people, coming to Dubai will ruin them. And I see it, and you've probably seen it. They get sucked into the club life. They rent cars all of the time. Then they're convinced to buy the car. They're convinced to buy the watch. They're convinced to buy this, buy this, buy this. And then they're stuck with a bunch of depreciating assets. They're stuck in a business they haven't worked for and that's just gone to shit. And then they're moving back to the UK or wherever they're coming from and they've lost everything. So, and that can happen quickly. Money comes quick, money goes quick. So here it's really, really good. Like the UK regulation around trading around, like anything really, it's super constricting. Like really, really is. And it's not even constricting in the way that they're like protecting people. It's constricting in a way of, it's just limiting business, limiting opportunity. Dubai are very open to a lot of things. Their regulation is just common sense. It makes sense, which is really, really nice. And then their view towards crypto, especially, is amazing. You can pay your bill when you go out for food in crypto. You can live here exclusively on crypto, easily, super easily. I saw this one guy, like trader. He did a video challenge. Try and live 24 hours in Dubai purely on crypto. I've gone weeks and weeks only spending crypto in Dubai. Like it's easy. It's easy. Only spending crypto. You could go 30 minutes down the street, 10 minutes down the street, convert the crypto into cash and just live off cash. It's not a challenge at all.
Mama, Assalamu, I'ma make it and never forget her. Stacking bread and stacking the cheddar. Who would've known I would've traveled off of writing letters? Who would've known I'd have a job making these instruments?
Was thinking about moving here. A guy, mentor style, said to me, you need to be making minimum $10,000 a month to move here. Minimum. And I thought that, and I thought, okay, that's fine. After moving here, I think you can live off $5,000. You most definitely can. But to live comfortably in Dubai, I think minimum 20k. I really do think that. You can live for less, but I feel most people, especially with today's spending habits, to not mess yourself over, have a bit of money to invest and, you know, to live comfortable, I think $20,000 is a good amount. So we just had a great meeting in the Burj on like the 130 something floor, which was absolutely amazing. I can't tell you what that's about, but it was incredible. So some super, super powerful people in Dubai. If you're in the trading space and you're doing quite well and you're in Dubai, chances are you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, really, really nice. Now we're gonna walk down here. One thing is, all the flashing lights in Dubai is crazy. You come here, and this doesn't happen in the UK. All of the trees have like flashing lights on, and so it literally the place sparkles 24/7, which is absolutely incredible. So after that, bit hot, it was quite intense meeting. So we're gonna go down here, get a drink, get an espresso, get some food, and then sort of plan the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, not like it's 11 p.m.
There's a lot to do. Look, we got meetings, and then definitely a big part of my Sunday is planning the next week. So sorting out diary and then planning trades is definitely important, looking at what news is going to come out and all of that stuff. So yeah, a lot to do. Busy weekend.
Hey Max, don't forget we're vlogging.
Make sure you blur that, definitely. Editors, please. But yeah, so we're going to get some coffee now. You might be thinking coffee at 11 p.m. You go out in Dubai and that is what happens. Coffee at 11 p.m. There we go. Yeah, so late nights, everyone's out super late in Dubai till like 5, 6 in the morning. I always stay up until probably like 4 or 5 in the morning. Always. I live on UK time here, so that's about 1 a.m.
So the time zone for sure.
No, time zone's amazing in Dubai. It's so good. It means that, you know, you get up early here. Let's say, you know, you get up at 9, 10 here. You get up at 6, 7 in the morning UK time. So it's perfect. So I just live on UK time and just think of myself as very productive, even though I'm getting out of bed at 10. Like, it works perfectly. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, but then again, you stay up late, so every day.
Yeah, stay up late, but it's not that late when you consider UK time. So it's like 1 a.m. UK time.
Yeah, it's nice.
Let me show you Thomas's view. My view. Thomas's view. My view. What do you mean? Just to give context, I'm walking along. I say, look at that Rolls Royce. He goes up to the wall. And then he just looked at me and goes, don't move. And I went, say what? When you are looking around and you feel like you can't progress more here, like as soon as you get to the place where you're like, okay, I'm at like a top level here in terms of, okay, I make more money than people, I'm still ambitious, this, that and the other, then you need to get out. You need to never even be close to the ceiling of where you're at. If you are, you're in the wrong place. Like, try your hardest to be the most ambitious, highest earning, but then also at the same time be the poorest person in the room. Like, if you're the richest person in the room, you're in the wrong room by a mile. Like, you shouldn't be nowhere near the ceiling. And in Dubai, I don't think there is a ceiling. Like, whenever I meet someone who's particularly wealthy,
Like in the Burj?
so maybe, then someone else just comes and absolutely dwarfs it, and they're normally half the person's age and with twice as much money. So yeah, you just want no ceiling. And I feel like the ceiling in the UK, as much as there are people in the UK who make a lot of money, where I was, it didn't feel like there was that ceiling. You couldn't really see it. It wasn't really around you because people keep it behind closed doors. There's private members clubs, stuff like this. Whereas in Dubai, it's very open. There are private members clubs, but it's very open here, and people aren't afraid to flex, which can go one or two ways. Definitely people flex money that they don't have here. I see time and time again that there's multiple people currently with cars that I've been driving, other people have got photos on their Instagram, countless at this point, and so that happens all of the time. People share cars as well, so they get a car, then they'll share it between people. Happens with watches, happens with everything like that. But you know, it's smart. Like, if you want to drive a car and you want to wear a nice watch, but you're not going to be driving the car all the time, you're not going to be wearing the nice watch all the time, why not a group of friends come together, split the cost of the car, split the cost of the watch. When you go into a meeting, that person wears the watch. When you need to pull up in a certain car, that person drives the car. So instead of looking at it from a bad point of view, in a lot of cases it's smart. It's like, okay, cool. Regardless of if you're flexing the car, if you're in a position where you can drive a Lambo, I don't care if you're renting it, I don't care what you're doing, fair play. So, you know, well done. And then on the other flip side of things, definitely in Dubai, just living a normal life here looks like you're trying to flex. You walk down the street, there's flashing bright lights everywhere, there's supercars everywhere. You'll end up in nice cars no matter what, like you just will. You'll end up around money no matter what. And so it looks like you're flexing. It's just normal life in Dubai.
Yeah, you often see like videographers trying to buy a Rolex.
Exactly. What videographer's buying a Rolex? What videographers? Hopefully this one.
I wouldn't know nothing about it.
Yeah, no.
It's not like we went in the store today or something.
No, never. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes.
Who is she, by the way?
Future wife. Not my wife, your wife. Your wife. Which one's still much in sparkling, please?
This sparkling.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bubbles in your water. Are you afraid of bubbles?
You're afraid of bubbles.
I am. Terrified.
See the nights I doubted myself, had to pick it up. When the dream itself, it got too heavy, had to lift it up. Had to bury all the pain I had to zip it up. My anxiety keep trying me, I had to rip it up.
It's so cold in Dubai. Yes.
It is so
Taxi
cold.
man. Oh, let's hurry up. To Greek Harbour. Oh, yeah. Go.
That was sick. That was actual vlogging.
Which one? This cricket ball?
Yeah, Russell Core.
Yeah, what's the name of the building?
So we're just finishing up the day. It's about 4:45 in the morning. It's been a long day. So yeah, we got Red Bull, eventually went to important meeting in the Burj, which was really good. Can't really speak too much on it. Very important, big people attended that, so that was really good to see. Definitely got a lot of big insights. Another amazing thing about being here in Dubai is you don't know what rooms you're going to end up in. I didn't know I was going to end up in this room, a week ago, but then, here I was in there, youngest person in there, which is always good. I definitely like being the youngest person in the room. Occasionally that doesn't happen, and then I feel behind, but today wasn't those cases, fortunately. Still felt behind, which is good, but yeah, that was good. Thought that meeting through over some coffee and chips, and then began some other negotiations as well. Came back and we've been having a meeting for probably about 3 hours, near enough, and I feel like the meeting outcome has been very productive and very good for both parties, and I think going forward going to see some very big things in this space and with my whole brand and this whole community that I'm building. So looking forward to that, and if you're not involved in the community, I look forward to you joining the community, coming and being part of this family, and joining us on this huge adventure. So it's crazy, Dubai. It's tiring. I thought I'd show you this sort of side of what goes on. Saturday in Dubai isn't supercars, nice restaurants. A lot of times working throughout the week, meetings, important negotiations on the weekend. Weekends for me are where business is done. And so throughout the week it's grafting, same laborious tasks. Trading now for me is just that. I think when you reach that stage, you've done something right. When trading becomes laborious, you've got your rules, you stick to them. You do let your intuition and mastery, that's a whole different video, come into it, but it's mainly sticking to your rules, do the same things over and over, sticking with discipline. And so throughout the week it's just that, my main business. Then on the weekend it's meetings, deals, negotiations, tiring things. A lot of people do think that during the week I'm obviously really active in the community, answering messages like all day, and just really busy doing that, making sure everything's fine. A lot more goes into running a community than people think, and it comes down to a lot of it is certain big decisions. Okay, a lot of people follow what I do, a lot of people trust my opinion of things. If I make the wrong decision, it's not me facing the consequences, it's me and thousands of other people. So those decisions I don't take lightly. So a lot of times it's thought-provoking things, and you've just got to really think about them. Every single idea, every single thing you come across has multiple angles. This is an important lesson that I definitely learned early on, which I'm happy with, and it's helped me a lot in trading and in life. There's two sides to every story, there's two sides to every argument, there's two sides to every idea. When you go through with an idea, if you don't know the cons, then you shouldn't go through with it. I understand that in everything I do, it's got pros and it's got cons. I put myself in a position and I think deeply about it, so I really understand the pros and I really understand the cons. I weigh them up, and if the pros outweigh the cons, then we'll go. It's exactly like how I treat a trade, okay? And something I talk about kind of a lot on the lives is how trading it really leaks over into a lot of areas of life. So it's like going to the gym. So the gym, obviously you get really muscular and you get a good physique, but not only that, you learn discipline, which is really important. You learn a lot of other mental characteristics. With trading, you learn to control your emotions, you learn discipline, you learn to follow a routine. All of those things carry over into other areas of life, and they've definitely helped me a ton. So, and that's you know, during the week, I'm running that, I'm doing that community, I'm disciplined every single day, handling these massive decisions which impact me and thousands of others. So when it gets to the weekend, a lot of people think it's just days off. No, it's other huge decisions which have a knock-on effect for me and the community. It's handling, you know, hiring people. It's going into huge meetings that with a lot of people now want to get involved in the community, huge people. And then other business ventures that I do as well are extremely mentally taxing. So on the weekend, my Saturday, although it's, you know, day off, I'm not at the charts, not doing anything like that, it's still very hard, very draining. Big decisions need to be made, and that leads into another thing. A lot of people, I think, feel physically drained. Being mentally drained is a whole different thing. It physically drains you. Being physically drained doesn't mentally drain you. Being mentally drained physically drains you as well. And it's something that I've definitely noticed, but it's a good position to be in. It shows that, you know, you're working hard, you're thinking outside the box. It's very difficult. A lot of people don't really think outside the box. A lot of people aren't creative, and that's one thing that I really look for when I'm bringing new people on in any business that I do, is how creative they are. Are they going to bring new ideas to the table? If they're just a robot and they just do X, Y, and Z. So for example, videographer Matt, is he just a tripod? Is he just a camera with legs? No, he's not. He comes up with ideas. He's like creative director, okay, which is something that I really, really look for. I've been with other videographers before, and they are just a tripod with the legs. I have to do all of that thinking, okay, and that can be very difficult. So I look for people who are creative, and I give them avenues to be creative in. A lot of times, jobs, careers, everything like that restrict creativity. I want to do the complete opposite. I want to be like, okay, you're creative, you're doing something cool. And I've done this a lot recently. If someone's creative and they're doing something that they're clearly passionate about, and I see how that can have an ROI on something I'm doing, go off, do it. Do it. Just give me rundown reports each week, each month, and basically implement that into my businesses. It's very important, but it works well. If you find people who are passionate about something and creative, and you just allow them to do that and allow that passion and creativity to grow, they will do incredible things, and things which other businesses and your competitors will likely not allow them to do, because your competitors will likely do this, stay in this cubicle, do this, and that's it. Allowing people to be creative, to write on the walls, do crazy shit, that's where the best ideas are formed. If you feel like you're passionate, creative, hardworking, anything, then drop me a message and we can figure something out. People have dropped me messages before. They've said, look, I'm good at this. Here's some things I've done in the past. I've sent them on their way, paying them to just basically add value to me, doing what they are passionate about. So although my main business is trading, I understand that creativity is lacking nowadays. And if I see someone who's creative, I don't care what I'm going to have them do, I'll figure something out, because I see the value that they add. I really value creativity and thinking outside the box. And so if you do, drop me a message and we'll get in contact. There'll be a link somewhere around this video. DM me, or probably on Telegram. On Telegram, if you join my public group, you can message me through there. Message me some prior work which you've done, and what you think you can add. We'll go from there and have a great conversation. But now, I really need to go to sleep after I've handled a few more messages.